Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dishonored. We are back here once again in the distillery district. So we have just had a little bit of shopping with Griff over here. That's still locked, unfortunately, at those apartments. Right. So let's just go over our objectives again. So we need to eliminate High Overseer Campbell. First of all, we need to get past the first wall of light, which we think we pretty much have kind of done. We need to ensure Captain Colonel survives his visit to the Office of the High Overseer, and we need to break into Dr. Galvani's flat on Clavering Boulevard as well. So Dr. Galvani's flat is just over there. So there's a rune over there somewhere. So basically everything is in kind of that direction. So we're going to go around and loop around that way. That's all well and good. So we'll just get our phase movability. What's it called again? Was there a name for it? Blink ability. Yes, that's the one. Right. Okie dokie. We do have our dark vision as well, don't we? Do we have to equip dark vision or? I can't remember if we must have to equip it, correct? Not sure how to do so though. I was probably shown how to do it, but it's weird. Ah, here we go. Ah, this is how you do it. Silly me. Right, so yeah, we'll keep Blink activated for now. Dark vision's obviously handy in certain situations. So we've got a bit of free form going here, don't we? Blink. Hop up there. Cancel that. Interesting. Process whale oil. So this clearly shows there is definitely a benefit to properly exploring this place, isn't there? So Mother's Journal. It's the 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune since it's fallen onto me to care for them. 9th entry. The city watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbours cannot be trusted. Earlier it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. Morris is gone. I don't know what I'll do. For now, all my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. It took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. Oh dear me, it gets worse. Elise stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish off vegetables, arguing with me about everything. It is the 4th day of the month of wind. It's settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. I cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. You poor family. They say that Jimmy Whitcomb Riley was a brawler, and his mates called Smiley. He ran around up and down town, pulling off every kind of crime. On Bottle Street, he hung with the boys, throwing bricks and bottles at other toys. They'd start a fight, then run and hide, breaking, laughing far and wide. Smiley liked to eat and drink all day and smash and bash the night away. Drunk all alone, he drifted off asleeping, sitting on the bridge along John Clavering. When he woke, something strange he found, stranger than a singing wolfhound. He'd become a blue-jawed hagfish, most slimy, and only remembered his name was Smiley. They say that Jimmy Whitcomb Riley was never seen again for all of time, but he swam around up and down, drinking from the river, crying, "Why me?" Oof. Kind of funny, but also simultaneously dark at the same time. Then we got a Gaffer's Tale. Right, my sister Nina and I left Ivy together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the women who would, Ah, no, we have already read that one, I remember. Right, So we have to go that way, but is there anything out here? Out of curiosity? Doesn't look like we can get up there at all. Up here? Look at all this stuff. Health elixir, potted whale meat, processed whale oil, Perth jewel box, sleep darts, ideal rewire tool, and some more coins. We're basically just committing clear robbery here at this point, but I feel like we probably need it a bit more than whoever does actually live here. Doesn't actually look like there's anything in here, is there? Nothing special anyway. Okay. Hop down here. Did we go over there? Can't remember. Feel like we did. Well, yeah, that's Granny's house, isn't it? Yeah, that's Granny Rags' house. Of course it is. Silly me. And that's the distillery which we need to go in and poison. So that's all well and good. Let's get on there. Down here by any chance? Is there a lot and a lot of rats is what's down here. Luckily your mana seems to recharge to a certain point consistently, so that's quite a relief actually. So I don't have to be too stringent when it comes to my use of my powers. Right, so I need to get past the second wall of light. There's a guy there. Let's go down here. We need to be stealthy now. Or at least try to be. Ah, yeah, this is where the actual wall of light was, wasn't it? Does my dark vision not work on... Oh, there he is. It must only have certain range. Can I grab him?
Huh?
That was...
Maybe wind or something.
A little bit more violent than what I actually anticipated. I may have misclicked when it comes to... I say misclicked, I pressed RB instead of RT.
Probably rats.
Or vice versa, I'm not actually sure. I panicked so much there. Yeah, I panicked big time there, I'm not gonna lie. I need to be very careful. I don't want to go around killing too many more people.
Morris was dragged off by some black magic nonsense.
Yeah, let's go into the offices. Let's try and get this this poison if we can. Search for a sample of infected rat viscera. Delightful. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this has gone so badly. I don't know if... I imagine we'll probably get chased out here, will we?
Someone help me out. Watch it.
Yep. This is going horribly.
Hey, don't hey.
This is going so badly.
Watch it.
Oh my god, right, I am very bad at stealth.
Let's beat him to the house.
Let it be known. Let it be known that I am horrendous at stealth. I'm guessing sending them on a goose chase isn't going to work, is it?
Oh, I'll find him. Got you now.
Right, let's just sleep dart them. Ow. Jesus Christ. Right. So they're unconscious now. It's good. It's good, but we've got work to do, definitely. Feeding log. Right. Assorted human remains, strong appetite. 1 bag Tyvian pears, rats uninterested. 1 tin potted whale meat, eaten. Human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. No feeding, aggression increase, incident of cannibalism, incident with previous maidservant, will withhold feeding until first stage of darkness. That's currently locked, probably for the best. So I'm guessing all the guards on the bottom floor have been dealt with at least, so we can probably have at least some free reign here. Oy oy oy. Right. Galvani building key, that's nice. I am horrible at stealth in this game. I just need to be better. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labour, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plough, the fork and the spade, freeing the lowliest labour that is rigorous squeezes the moles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Interesting way of looking at things. Avoiding the rat plague. Much of the public still harbours false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapours while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbours and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Stupid Abbey. Slackjaw. Don't know if these rats are likely to attack me, but... I think this area is safe, isn't it? See if there's anything else to pick up before I go upstairs. Seems pretty clear to me. Okay, let's head upstairs then, shall we? Head upstairs, but be very careful.
Did you touch the door handle?
Yeah.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Oh god. He's going upstairs, she's going over there.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Stupid god.
Alright, let's be somewhat quicker going through here, shall we? Oh, okay. There's one of the white rats. I probably do need to try and learn how to possess. There's no runes or hearts in here, is there? No. That was always going to be quite likely, wasn't it? Ouch. She's gonna turn around. Anything to throw? Yes, there is. Ah, so they're not.
I guess everything's all right now.
So they're not attracted to walk towards the noise, but they do look in that direction. There we go. Galvani building key, Canker Mouth Gulf map. Oh, so those maps are just literally just yeah, they're valuables, so they're not like. Oh, there's a safe. I'll have to try and find the combination for that somewhere in here. It would only be right. Gets the spiritual remedy. Pistol. I'm assuming it might be Galvani's bedroom. Another remedy. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle Estate. Of course I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, a month of high cold, is the day I meet and is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tyvian red. The most important day of Dr. Galvani's life is the 28th, the 7th. The 28th day of the 7th month. That'll be the safe combo. Surely. That's bound to be the combination for the safe. Sleep darts. Good, we need those. Let me go and get this safe. So 28-7. Turn. There we go. Nice. Gold! Alright. Get the sleep darts prepared just in case. Hopefully we won't need them. Hoping he's going to turn around relatively quickly. Yeah, we've got him. We've got him. We've got him. Now you're mine. There we go. I will lift your body for the key. And let me just dump your body in a corner somewhere. Doesn't look like there's anybody in this room. When cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please at all costs refrain from attempting to clean or rearrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, and I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. For some reason, Galvani wanted his servant to keep away from his bookshelf in the laboratory, so that must be like a secret stash or secret room or something like that, I presume he's got. The spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming and pressing LT. It'll be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. So if we want to blow someone up with a trap, we can. Galvani building key. Let's be very sneaky. Spiritual remedy. Anything else in here? I thought I saw something else, but maybe I didn't. No. This is a very ominous looking room, is it not? Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing this is just his bathroom, but it's really grisly looking. This is his actual lab. Dr. Galvani's lab. Bull rat fetus. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's plenty of smashables, understandably so. Galvani Academy notice. Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus, can't have you getting fossy jaw like the tans at the edge of the city, poor bastards. Sorry, you have to practice in secret. The vivisection should be celebrated, revered even. Cutting up the rats should be done in the town square, with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. There we go. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, procurement clerk and provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We stayed fairly insulated from the plagues, and so if you come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tyvian brandy. Dr. Galvani is a secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Well, we kinda knew that, didn't we? We kinda knew that. There's two different entrances to this place as well. Used to be you go out with a bag of stick with a nail on the end and catch as many rats as you could in a night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us. The younger ones who didn't make trouble, we'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different, meaner, bigger and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sound they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous and the city watch started paying better, but that didn't last long because after a while too many people had been stripped clean trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Ugh.
Obviously the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe, in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Ooh, interesting. Pretty sure we can safely bash these in now at this point, because we're not exactly needing to be stealthy. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town, in the slums, exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I'm living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of the stuff. He must have had a lot, and I mean a lot. He's got another room of this goddamn place. Holy hell. The Leviathan's Sorrow. Little is known of Pacotti, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beast in the wild after a natural and free life cycle, Pacotti offers no solutions for where these massive malevolent creatures might be pastured. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pacotti actually uses the term families. Harmony, drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us, includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore. Why die with the tales of the whale's savagery? Here Pacotti is on his weakest footing, issuing a feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. So Pacotti is right in pretty much every aspect, where they're just rubbishing the idea. Clearly. Right, so this little book. This is this secret room. And a ton of coins. Beautiful. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We got to get it done before the month of rain or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for 28 years and I never seen one of them come below it, except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of those fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years have been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crust moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. Nice. And this is the rat viscera. Contaminating the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still with plague rat viscera will infect anyone who drinks the elixir with the plague. That includes the Bottle Street Gang and the people who buy their black market elixir. So presumably, if I do this, this will probably give a lot more people the rat plague. I guess. Needs must. Needs must. Right, so I guess we'll take this exit out to the boulevard as well. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you all in the next episode of Dishonored. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.